Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. I've just sent out the link now, so we'll wait a few minutes before we get started. Currently just watching this OMGA. It is in a falling wedge, but at the moment it is still, I don't really like this price action of these candle wicks, but I'm just gonna wait and see what this thing does do. Just get the demand zone going here quickly so we can get a clear example of what's going on. So here's your demand zone over here. So you guys can see clearly what's actually going on with this chart. Morning, guys. Morning, Marcus. Morning, Hardy, bro. Or afternoon. So AMGA is looking good. I'll post this one on Twitter for you guys as well. Right, got everything working here. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Good. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. Link's working now. Perfect. All right. I'm really just kind of catching up with the market. I didn't trade right at open. I was busy playing golf, but I came in a little later. I did trade some plays earlier, which was nice. I hit my daily goal as well, which I normally seem to do during pre-market, which is great because it's kind of just relaxed then for intraday for me. Just kind of adding some plays here. So we have AREN, watching this one. Here I'm currently in this play right now. ACET, this one's just run up now. That's why I literally just added this to my watch list. So simply all I'll do is now, I will never be jumping into the play now. I'll wait and see if 244 breaks, and that might be good scalp entries. So that's what I would look for on this ACET. OMGA, I just reminded you guys about this one. It is in a falling wedge. We have the demand zone here. Demand zone is very simple. It's just the last bearish candle, which is this one here before the big push to the upside. So it's just the length of this one here. You can see here, or the height, sorry, of that. And then we're just going to try and see if this does push up. So we have two confluences at the moment. Hopefully it does push to the upside on it. MINM, this is kind of my prediction. So it is coming down to that level. It doesn't have to come down exactly to this 440 level. It can go to around here, this 460 and push up, but it's doing pretty much what I expect, right? There's the run up, it's pulling back, retesting, and then going to go for the second leg. So we'll see what that one does do. I did trade this one. I actually got a little late at 447 because it did just run off. So I just kind of slapped the ass kind of thing. So I did get in here and then, yeah, I sold for, I think 15%, 14%, which was nice. East, I'm going to remove. I don't really like this one anymore. JFBR, it's kind of just struggling. We did trade this earlier during pre-market, but at the moment it does look like it's coming down pretty fast. So can make a new demand zone around here, just so we get a clearer picture of what's actually going on. So here's our demand zone, still bearish. The only way you're looking for entries is if it simply bounces off this and starts to push to the upside. If we get that, great. Otherwise, you shouldn't be trying to enter now. It's a complete gamble on that. What did you shoot? I shot a 69 and I made a double bogey on hole 17, unfortunately. But yeah, I played well. Z-Fox, not really interested in this one. Sub $1 play. I'm going to delete this. SMFL, this is a very choppy chart, a prime example of no reason to be entering. All you simply need to do with this chart is just literally mark the high. That's it. That's the only thing you can do. If it breaks the high, you expect continuation. If it doesn't break that, then there's no reason to enter. Trying to enter now is a complete gamble because there is no clear trend or direction of the play at the moment. So you can mark the high and then just, I guess, the low here at 172. That's all we have for this at the moment. So it breaks 278, you expect continuation. If not, just wait it out. There's lots of other plays setting up. KTRA, I'm going to keep this one on watch. At the moment, we are still very bearish. It's not really my kind of setup, actually. So I'm probably just going to remove this for now. It's a sub $1 play. I won't be touching it at all. Another one, RPID, not really interested in this. It's a very choppy chart, as usual with these kind of plays. So a lot of wick and price action on this. So all I'll do is just mark the sub psychological level $1 and go from there, and then obviously mark the high, which I always do, is 140. So whatever it does between here, I don't really care. If it breaks above, fantastic. If it doesn't, then I just wait. It's really that simple, guys. Yeah, there's not really too much I have on my watch list, to be honest with you, which is a good sign because I don't like to watch 20 plays at a time. I know maybe some of your favorite traders have about 40 screens to watch when they trade, but I literally just use one screen and that's all I do. Where's that ATXI? Oh, and someone asked me about ABVC. That's right here. We'll just keep this one up here. ABVC. So we can see what's happening with this. It is bearish, but it is looking like it's trying to reverse. So the first thing we identify is the trend. What trend is it? It's in a downtrend, very clear to see. We can also identify maybe it's in a falling wedge, which is starting to be bullish, which is another good sign. Another indication we have that this is reversing is that we have an area of support. So right here at 161. So we have two confluences now that there's a possibility that this push up. So we have a falling wedge, confluence number one. Confluence number two is simply just the area of support. So now we identify there's lots of red candles. Now we're starting to see buyers stepping in with the green candles, and it's starting to push to the upside. So we should start to see this breakout. I will keep this on watch as well. So I'm just going to move this up here. In here. So yeah, we should expect a breakout on this place. So ABVC, expecting breakout on this. Pretty much walked you through that one step by step on what should happen on that play. BTTX, I just charted that for you. So it's not a very good chart in my opinion. You have to use a much larger time frame due to the lack of volume. If you're looking at a larger time frame, there's no real clear trend, right? So if we're looking at what trend this is, there's no trend. We're literally just trading within this range, right? So up, down, up, down. We needed to break, literally you need to break at 2.26. If this is the same person who asked me on Twitter, it's simply just a double bottom I mentioned here, 1.55. So that's a double bottom is a bullish reversal pattern, meaning that you expect price to push to the upside once it gets back down to this level. So we have one bottom and then we have the second bottom. So we're coming straight down at the moment, coming down to this and hopefully push to the upside. For me, I personally wouldn't touch this. Maybe if you have some news or you know what's going on or catalyst, fair play. But yeah, this is just not my kind of setup, unfortunately. Down 4% yesterday, 2% today, and it's 17 cents as well. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at with this one. ACON. Let's have a look. ACON. So ACON's halted. I actually saw this earlier. It's down here somewhere on my chart. Where is it? It's around somewhere down here. I just saw. Yeah, here. It's over here. So I saw this one earlier. It halted. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe news pending or something. But you can see here that it did break out of this falling wedge that we had here. That's all I can really say about it. Until it gets, until it does get out of this halt, then I guess we can find out what happens. But yeah, I mean, I personally just avoid these halted plays. So I'm not too sure what's going on with it. TKS, I don't have TKS unfortunately. I think that might be the wrong ticker. Let's have a look at this. ACET. So yeah, ACET, just had this on my watch list, added this, put this down. RPID is coming down as well. SMFL, simply just downtrend on this, no clear trend on that, so down like that. Riskier entries are above 210, safer entries are above 238. That's kind of where I'm looking at for if I was to trade this SMFL. Personally, I wouldn't be touching it unless it does, break above that level. OMGA, still no sign of reversal yet. We need some more bottom wick rejections on this. Would like to see a 10-minute green candle close on this for me to maybe look for an entry, but the good thing is it's still in the demand zone and that is still respecting this falling wedge, so it does still look good, but we need to start to find an area of support soon to push to the upside. MINM's doing what I'm predicting it to do. It's coming right down to 440. if we do get 440, we should start to see a reverse. Remember what I mentioned with this is, just because I've drawn down to this line here, this 440, doesn't mean it has to come exactly to this. It can go way below to like 415, or it can go to around this 460 level, which I mentioned, which was this high here. So it can start to reverse now. It doesn't have to hit exactly this level and bounce. It's not how technicals work all the time. It's more based on the candles and the price action. So right now we can see it is starting to do what we expect. So let's see where, if it does start to push up, now we can start to see strong buyers stepping in with this as well. So it looks good. So lower risk entries here, in my opinion. I personally won't be taking it just because I'm doing this trading at the moment. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm at with it. OMGA. So OMGA is still a valid trade. So yeah, this just needs to close on 5 minute. I know we had a 5 minute here, but I would have liked this candle to have a wick rejection like these two here. So the fact that we're getting these wick rejections is a good idea. I mean, is a good sign, but the fact that it's still coming down isn't that great either. So yeah, we just need to wait for confirmation on this. ABVC, yeah, this one's more of a larger time frame that I just drew earlier. These bottom wick rejections is what you want, just indicates that there's a lot of buying pressure here, a lot of rejection off the support level. So every time it gets here, it pushes up. This wick here is a very good sign, but you need this 175 psychological level to break above that. Get above that and you should be all right on that. JFBR, I'm just going to be keeping this one on watch. This is my 5 minute. Yeah, so the 5 minute candle, the 5 minute demand zone is here. So this last red candle kind of before the push to the upside. I wouldn't really count these kind of candles here. It's not enough volume. So just gone with this low point here where it's been area support before. So just done the full length of this candle here, and that's where I've got my demand zone. So at the moment, still in the downtrend, no reason to be entering. Personally, would just wait for it to get a bottom wick rejection and hopefully start to push to the upside. It is starting to try, hopefully, I don't know, like get this falling wedge, but it's more of a forced setup. I wouldn't really be taking it right now. And it's the candle size is also a little, you can see that's a lot smaller. That just indicates that there's a lack of volume compared to these candles here where we previously ran. Just indicates volume, and then now we can see the volume candles are getting smaller and smaller. ACET, I'm not really interested in this. This one I mentioned to you guys, there's no real trend on this. Simply all you need to do is wait for 244. Anything other than underneath here, I don't really care about. RPID, this one's coming down. ATNF. So ATNF will maybe start to reverse, we'll see. Not really the cleanest charts for me to be interested on this. Let's have a look on the larger time frame. Yeah, so I have 0.385. This is your next resistance level. So simply here's your support around here. So 0.16 around here. So this level, if you want, you can be exact around, yeah, let's just keep 0.16. So 0.16 is your support level. If you can get above that, then you should be fine. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? My volume is low. You can't turn up the volume on your laptop or phone. I am getting a mic this weekend, so it should be better, but yeah. Let me know if that's better. OMGA is moving. Yeah, OMGA should be moving now. There we go. So yeah, this is what you want. It's still a valid trade, as I mentioned to you guys. The only thing I said that you need to wait for a green candle close on this. So it was still a valid trade simply because you have a falling wedge. It was respecting the demand zone. We had these two bottom wick rejections, which is exactly what you want. So it's doing pretty much what you expect on this if anyone did grab it. Hopefully it does get moving now. Nice on OMGA. I actually didn't grab this unfortunately, but it is looking like it's pushing up. Here we go. So this is a pretty staple setup that I would take. It's fine for you guys. Yeah, I'm not too sure why the volume's low. I can't help you there, unfortunately, but this is a staple setup that I would take pretty much 100% of the time when I see this intraday. My go-to setup is this one. I would add maybe another confluence for my entry, but this is still a very good setup. This is kind of what I would take during intraday, so that's kind of where I am at with that play. SPRC, your volume is full. Put me on a speaker, Bluetooth speaker. Is SPRC running now? I'm just gonna add this. I know this thing runs. I know this thing is a former runner as well. SPRC. Just a former runner. I know it's moving right now. It is up 6%. So I'll just keep this on my watch list. But at the moment, it's only up 8%. Looking at on a larger time frame, a lot of wicks. So it's just had these run ups here and here and here and here. It hasn't really held any kind of bullish momentum. So once it's just ran up, it's kind of just died off. So yeah, I wouldn't be really interested in this too much, to be honest. If it breaks 720, whatever the high is here, so breaks 735, which is the high of today, then you have your next resistance level at 880, and then you have all the way to 1092. So there's your next two levels on that play. Keep that on watch if you're interested in it. 1 second, guys. If you have any other tickets, feel free to post them. Yeah, feel free to post some tickets. I'll go over a few with you guys, and then I'm gonna head into Discord for live trading. Nailed ATXI 0.209 to 29. I know not your cup of tea, but is there a dip by left on ATXI? This looks very good, this play. ATXI. I think I removed it off my watch list, didn't I? I think, yeah, I removed it, but... I'll have a look now. Give me 1 sec. I think Hassie's going to join soon, so let me just set this little call up. All right, cool. ATXI dip by left. I mean, if talking about the price action right now, if we're looking into this, it's very difficult to know what's going to happen on this. So there's not enough price action for me to be knowing what's going to happen. Is there a dip by left? I'm not too sure. I mean, this is your demand zone, so you can see if it comes down to this level and holds, and then gets a wick rejection of that. And then maybe you can look for entries. So if it pulls back to this level and hopefully pushes up, it would be more of a day trade or scalp setup. If anything, I wouldn't really be looking for anything other than that, but there's not enough price action. I would need this to play out longer. This is what you have for now. So it could be a possible falling wedge, just a little forced setup on this, but if you can get a hold into demand zone here and then hopefully bounce off this, then you should be fine. So yeah, this is on the 1 minute, so it's a lot higher risk entering now. That's why it's a scalp trade. All right, cool. ROI looked like it got killed. I think I updated the chart a little bit. So ROI is, so here's your demand zone, which is the last red candle right before the big push to the upside. But the only thing is right now, there is no sign of reversal yet, but we can start to see that we are getting these wick rejections at the bottom here. So this can be our new support. So like 0.23 could be your support level if we go to a smaller time frame to identify what's going on. We are in a bullish chart pattern. So yes, we do expect price to break out of this, but it can obviously come down a lot lower, literally all the way down to this. It can come down at least another 30% on that. So if it can break above that, then you should, if it pulls back into here, safe entries. But if you start to see a green candle, I'd say on like the 15 minutes starting to push to the upside, then you should be okay. But at the moment, I wouldn't really be interested in it too much for now, unless the volume gets in. But keep it on watch because it did run yesterday. How much did it run yesterday? Oh no, it was down 35% yesterday, sorry. I think the other day or something, whatever day it ran. Cool. Yeah, guys, like up the stream if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. And then subscribe if you haven't as well. I know a few of you have joined the Discord. Now there's 2 of you. Yeah, the person who just joined, just message me on Discord, and I'll sort out your role, and then I'll send you the link to the YouTube video. I mean, sorry, not the YouTube video, the Discord video, so you can understand what the run through of the Discord. I literally just talk through about the alerts and how the Discord works. There's a link as well if you guys would like to join. I will be going over the Discord just before I head out, because we are doing some changes to it by next week. Chord, very low volume. It's not my kind of setup. I mean, if we're looking just, I guess, from this 4-hour chart, is just this. So you just have a steady uptrend at the moment. So every time it gets down to this trend line, so 142 would be good buys around here, 140, and then hopefully push up. But how long it will take, I'm not too sure to get to that level because there's a lack of volume. But this is kind of all I have on this. There's no real clear trend on it at the moment. 165 is your resistance, previous support, now resistance. So if it gets around here, your target would be, I guess, if you want, is like around 165. That's your next resistance level. Z-Fox, I deleted this off my watch list. I wasn't really interested in it anymore. Possible reversal. Yeah, it looks like it is trying to reverse, but there's still not enough volume. I don't really like these candles. This is on the 1 minute even. So yeah, the price action, for me, it's not really worth it yet. I would like to see more stronger price action to the upside. Literally, probably, I don't know. I would only be interested if it reclaims $1. If it breaks $1, then yeah. But at the moment, I personally wouldn't be touching it. But you can keep it on watch, obviously, if you like it. SPRC, I just put this here. What was that other play that I said was a larger time frame? So look what's happened with MINM, right? Pretty much what I said was it's going to do this, right? It's obviously not going to come down to this, but look, ever since we came down to here, there's 460, which is this high here, previous high. Look here, see this? It's pretty much gone to that, and now it's pushing to the upside. So pretty accurate on this, I would say, in terms of my prediction. It's not going to be exact, but pretty close on that. I literally haven't moved that line since I drew it, so I'm going to repost this on Twitter. Yeah, pretty much nailed it. Yeah, pretty much nailed it on this. Bang, bang, if anyone did get in that. What a move. Damn. So that's just the reason why I predicted that is simply just a break and retest, right? The 440 break was where I got, and I mentioned before it broke like 15 minutes before that you guys can watch this. If it breaks, you can look for entries. So where would you have entered? Your green candle close above, which was this one here, 460. I got in at 447. So once it broke, I got in. I think it was this candle that I got in here. So this candle close above, I entered. I ran it up for 17%. But then it's just breaking this high. It's going to retest this now, and now it's going to push to the upside. So hopefully it's breaking this high of day right now as well. So the high of day is around this 551. So yeah, it's breaking this up now, but that's not a break. That's a wick rejection. So you need a candle close above for indication that it will break above. There's a break. SNES. Yeah, guys, like up the stream. Like it up the stream. Like it up. SNES down 11% yesterday and down 2% this morning. If you look at on the 4-hour, it is in a downtrend, right? So no clear trend on this. Well, I mean, it's just in a downtrend, that's all. You could say maybe it's a possible bullish pennant, but for me, it's still bearish. Yeah. but it is doing the price action that you expect for a bullish pennant. So here, coming down, hopefully pushes up, retest, and goes to the upside on that. What's happening with this play? I am in this AREN. This is the trade I am in. AREN, VLCN. VLCN looks good. I'm not really too interested. I'm going to add it because I know probably Hassie will be interested in this play. So VLCN. So VLCN, yeah, it's starting to push the upside. So 5-minute chart, it's looking like it's moving right now actually as we speak. So here's your support, right? This whole level here, you can even call this a demand zone. So if we even want to fix it. So I know this helps a lot of you, especially in the Discord. A lot of you guys like this demand zone that I give. Here's your demand zone, right? Now we're starting to see this break of this previous high, 106. Now we're starting to push to the upside. Next resistance level is literally the high of day, which is 0.13. So VLCN is moving up. This looks good. So here's your chart on VLCN. All right. So basically, guys, in terms of Discord, today and tomorrow, I'm going to mention it. And then obviously, yeah, it'll be pretty much, I won't really talk much about it anymore because we are going to keep it limited. But the Discord, people ask us what is in the Discord compared to Twitter. The Twitter is literally just charts that I share that I think the price that I think will go up. It doesn't necessarily mean that I get into the play. Myself and Hassie, when we trade in the Discord quality, I give maybe maximum 5-6 for the day. So does Hassie. There's a 10 total of alerts. The majority of the alerts are within the first 2 hours of open. So I don't give alerts during pre-market. Okay, so what happens is during pre-market, I let members know if I get into any trades. But in terms of the alerts with stop loss entries and that is all from market open for the first 2 hours. That's where 90% of our alerts are given. And then maybe we do give a few after that. But it's majority of our setups. The volume is all there during market open. So that's kind of why we trade during those first 2 hours. And then in regards to what's happening with the prices, what's happening, how many people are joining, it is simply just, we're getting a lot of new members every day, which is fantastic. We're growing, which is great. However, our focus is kind of more on the community feel and focus on keeping the members that we have now and teaching them, because I want everyone to be successful. That's my goal. But at the end of the day, I can't help every single person. But the people that want to join the Discord and want to learn, they can obviously join the Discord, but we will be keeping it very limited. So 10 spots each month moving forward. It will be announced on Monday that there will be 10 spots for each month. Once they're gone, they are gone. But like I said, from now till Sunday, you guys will have time to join the Discord at the current price as well, because moving forward, we will move the price from $60 to I think $70. And then we also have a 3-month tier as well. But everything in the Discord is full transparency. Every single trade I share is there, same as Hassie. I do a daily recap every day. I do a weekly recap. I do a monthly recap. All 3,000 plus trades I've done since the Discord everything is there in the Discord, so you can see and track it. Like I said, full transparency, so there's nothing to hide. You can see everything that we do. And it's very easy to trade with us as well, because I pretty much explain every single trade that I get in and the reasoning as well. We do live seminars as well as recorded ones. So for those who miss it, you can basically just watch and understand as well. So a lot of you guys ask, how do I trade and charting and all those things? Because I know a lot of you like it, but it's literally there and I show you guys everything what I do. So if you want to join the Discord, it's there. It's going to be open for limited time. I highly recommend, if you want to join, go ahead, because we do not give free trials, and we do not, we just don't offer free trials. We've done it before, but it's a waste of time in my opinion. If you want to join, you can join, but yeah, no free trials unfortunately. So $60 if you want to join, feel free. But yeah, that's kind of it. So let me have a look at these few plays. I'll go over the watch list, and then I'm gonna head into Discord for some live trading. Live trading is Wednesday through Friday as well. Someone just asked me that on Twitter. DXF. No worries, Hardy. No worries, Devin. Glad you guys are joining. So with live trading, someone also asked me yesterday, how does live trading work? It's literally this, how you're seeing my screen now. All I'm doing is letting you know that I'm in a trade, giving you guys entry, stop loss targets and that, so you can see my screen and basically how I trade. Giving you the setups 5-10 minutes before, or even a couple minutes before, so you have more than enough time to get in the trades. DXF, no, I would avoid this DXF. I don't like this chart, unfortunately. There's no trend on this, look. You're literally just stuck in this zone. So yeah, I would avoid it. It's not my kind of play. Unless you know there's a catalyst coming up, fair play, but yeah, at the moment, nothing really, not worth it. I would literally, guys, if you want to day trade, if you're looking for, I'm talking more on my kind of setups and day trades, you need to play the top gainers. The top gainers is simply on this website. You can go on investing, or you can use this one. I use Webull. It's no secret. There's no cheat for it. I literally just trade these pre-market top gainers. The reason is they have the highest volume. They're the ones that are most likely to run. And they're the ones that will give you the quickest return if you're looking for day trades. But if you're trying to find a hidden gem like that DXF, who knows how long you'll be waiting, days, months, years for it to run, right? So everyone has a different style, but that's kind of just focused more on how I trade. So that's the link that I use to add top gainers to my watch list. ACON. Oh, so ACON's running right now. Oh, that's unhalted. There you go. Yeah, I personally, so in terms of this ACON, like I have a rule with myself for trading, and members know I don't trade sub $1 plays, and I also don't trade halted plays. Just halted plays are a complete gamble, guys. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna halt, unhold, come down, and so on, right? Hottest chicks, no. Stale bag holdings. Is there anything else that's moving? Let me have a look at the watch list. Lex, OMGA, active. All right, cool. I'm gonna head into Discord now, guys. I've got to do some live trading. The link is there for the Discord. Oh yeah, one thing about the Discord before I go. We are switching over. Tomorrow I might release the link, or Saturday. I think tomorrow I should. We're switching over from Upgrade Chat. We're going to be using WAP. I know a lot more traders are using that. It's just a different payments. It's kind of like Patreon. It's a similar thing to that. It's like their competitor. But yeah, we're using Stripe instead of PayPal. So I know a lot of people don't like using PayPal, which is fine. We are moving over to Stripe. So if you want to use that and sign up, you can wait for that link, which will be, I'll probably open up tomorrow so you guys can join that. So yeah, I know a lot of you have asked for it, so that link will be out as well. Which one did MINM breakout? Nope, no breakout yet. So look, just draw the trend. So here's the trend, there's your downtrend. Breaks above that, then maybe you can look for entries. You can even say it's in a bullish pennant, so it should break out on this. Looks good. All right, I'm going to head to Discord, guys. If you have any other questions in regards to the trading, Discord, or just Twitter in general, or anything about my charts, feel free to ask. One thing I cannot stress enough about is keeping a stop loss on my plays. Yes, most of my plays that I post on Twitter do go up. I don't know how high they will go, and I don't know how low they will go from where I post the chart. I personally always have a 3% stop loss, and I always have a 3% first target. You can have, I would say, max 5% stop loss, but nothing larger than that. These plays are volatile. Anything can happen with them. You need to manage your risk well. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's completely up to you what you guys do decide, but that's where I'm at with my charts on Twitter. So don't go full porting plays, because there's no guarantee with anything. But yes, my charts majority of the time do go up as well. So this is looking good into open. This is looking very good. So it might be worth entries here if you want to take it. I'm just going to avoid it at the moment. All right, I'm going to head to the Discord, guys. Have a great day.